Everybody, my name is Midnight, and today we are getting into some barre. Today is bar 3 of our 4-week challenge. That means it is day 18 of the 4-week challenge. Today, we need a mat or something to lay down on. Also, grab yourself some very light weights. If you have something like this, great. Otherwise, you can grab yourself like some cans of beans, canned goods, water bottles, but make sure it's something light, or you don't need any weights at all. We also need a chair or something to hold onto. We use teeny tiny controlled movements to burn into our muscles, but it's all about pushing to that point of fatigue, pushing yourself to your limit over and over again. Listen to your bodies, modify when you need to, honor your bodies because they need to take those breaks when they've reached their limits. We're all dancers for this class. You don't have to look like one, but we're about to train like one, so let's go. Start with a warm-up. Shoulders up, back and down. Arms out to nice wide second position. Belly button drawing in towards the spine. Knee lifts right and left. Draw that belly button in, reach out through the arms. Energy all the way through the fingertips. Spine straight, nice posture. Arms too high, fifth above. Again, just follow along. You'll catch on quickly with the terms. Point the toes. Energy all the way through the toenails as well. Pull down the arms. Arms go down as knee goes up. Keep on breathing. 4, 3, add a twist. Let's go. Elbow crosses over the midline. Bring out the torso. If you can, look side to side. Try and throw off that balance a little bit more. 8 more. 8, 7. Squat in 4, 3, squat it down and up, down, lift. Feet about hip width distance apart, sit the weight back in the heels. Squeeze the butt on the way up. Flex the toes up towards your forehead. Pulse it down, get down low. Magic of barre is going to begin right here. Go down to your lowest squat, move an inch from there. Again, that small controlled movement. Show it sideways. Really staying down low. Try to keep the chest lifted, but it's super tiny. My hips are moving. Full range down and up. Burning into those muscles. Time under tension. Keep the muscles flexed and contracted. Just squeeze deeper into them. Pulse it at the bottom. Get down low. Grab water. Again, take that break whenever you need to. Come up a little higher if you need to. But we are burning legs today. Step one foot in and out. In, out. Stay down low. Weight is in the standing leg. That little step in, little step out. Switch it, other foot, steps in and out. A low ceiling right above you. Don't hit your head. Keep down. 4, 3, keep it out, pulse it down, last 8, 7. Hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Arms up to high pitch position. Keep that belly pulled in. 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Ooh, quick little shake out. Come out nice and wide. Second position, arms wide. Elevate, lift those heels up and down. Squeeze the glutes. Pull your center up. You're zipping up through your midline. Feel an energy, a string attaching all the way up to the sky. Hold it up. Plie, bend those knees. Good, little tiny circles through the arms. Starting to heat up the shoulders and challenging those legs with a balance. Circle other way. Tuck the pelvis under. Keep the chest lifted. Circle other way. From the side. Want that vertical spine. Sit it down low. Circle arms other way. Also look down, make sure the knees are going over the second and third toenail. My knees, if they're caving in, I'm gonna adjust the toes. Circle other way. Don't wanna force the turnout. You go to your natural turnout, wherever that is. Circle other way. 8, 7, can you lift the heels 1 inch higher? 4, 3, 2, hold it. Challenge that balance. Arms at the hip width position. Lift the heels 1 inch higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Yes, give it a little shake out. Nice work. Grab on to your weights. I'm going with my hands, the beans. For this first set, heels together, toes apart. Elevate up. Squeeze the heels together. Plie, bend the knees. Diamond out the legs. Arms go out. Then the elbows and circle around. Now just be careful. Whatever you grab is like a carbonated drink. May not be the best thing. Or just don't open it after you do this class. But again, you do not have to have anything in your hands. This will still get into the shoulders without it. Circle other way. And if this is a little bit too much for the legs, come up and down. Just stay in that first position. Elbows stay lifted. Otherwise, isometric hold in the legs as we burn to those arms. Circle other way a little bit faster now. Around. Pivoting around at that elbow point. Yes, stabilizing through the shoulders while our hands are circling around. Switch. Squeeze the glutes. Tuck the pelvis under. 4, 3, 2, hold it, goal post. Lift the legs, plie. Lift and lower. Little break for the legs. And you choose wherever you want to go. Hold it down. Into 1, hold it. Alternate the arms. Switch, switch. 90-degree angles. If you're starting to lose form, especially in that back, as we get tired, we start to arch the back. We're gonna start leaning over, doing funky things here. Tuck the pelvis under. Set the heels down, just come up to standing. Want a nice vertical spine in this. Keep the belly drawn in to protect that lower back. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, hold it, circle. Now doing alternating circles around. Yeah, circle other way. Oh, you should be feeling that burn in those shoulders by now. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Back to that switch of 90 degrees. All right, my legs feeling a little tired. I'm gonna come up, just give a little break, a little shake out, let them recover. Keep working those arms. 8, 7. Keep the elbows lifted. As the elbows get tired and the arms get tired, we start to droop the arms. Keep them nice and strong. Hold it, circle around. All right, let's go, legs. Get back into those legs. Come on, shoulders. Yeah. Oh, those hands are getting heavy. I don't know about you. You can always drop the weights if you ever need to. Circle other way. Yes. All of this is work, even if you're holding nothing. Keep those elbows lifted. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Flip. Getting the rotation through the shoulders. Working rotator cuff muscles deep into that shoulder joint. We need those muscles. They attach our arms to our body. They're important to keep strong. 8, 7, reach out a little bit longer, holding 4, 3, 2, hold it, stretch it, go down 1 inch lower in those legs, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up, ooh, give it a little shake out, all right, coming back, I'm gonna switch these out, give my hands of beans a rest, grab my actual weights, 1 foot forward, other foot back behind, hinge over at the hips, weights to your hip bones, squeeze the elbows behind. Draw those pinky fingers up towards the ceiling. Little tricep lifts. Up, up. Check out your form here. Hips are square. Bend into that front leg. Draw the belly in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Imagine like you're holding a ball back behind you. Don't want your hands to go wide to drop that bar or that ball. 8, 7, hold in 4, 3, 2, squeeze it in and out, in, out, in, out. So now you're trying to pop that ball. Squeeze that ball back behind you. And you do not need anything in your arms and your hands as weights. This will still work the triceps, still work your shoulder mobility without anything in your hands. 1 lift, 1 in. Lift, in. Lift, in. Lift, in. Drawing a little L, a little corner back behind you. Lift, in. Lift, yeah, triceps. Little circles around. Oh, you may feel that shake. That little shaky state start to go in. Circle other way. That's all right if you feel that. Just enjoy it, breathe into it. Circle other way, and know you can take that rest whenever you need to. Circle other way. Can you go up 1 inch higher, even if it's only in your mind? Hold it at the top, hold it. Yes, press. 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out, switch over, other leg in front. Hinge it over, back rows, up, down. Pull the weights back behind your hips. So instead of bringing them to your armpits, you're really reaching them back behind you. Then squeeze shoulder blades together like you have a grape, and you're squishing it in between your shoulder blades. This is initiating through the back body. Arms are just along for the ride. Doing all of this movement with as much control as we can. Pulse it at the top, lift, lift. Control the rebound. So really focusing again on these muscles, wrapping around, wrap, wrap, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Watch your scarecrow. Up, down. So now 90-degree angles in those arms. Elbows go wide. Again, trying to make that box shape, 90 with the arms. Not a chicken wing. So weights aren't coming up to the armpits, they're staying out wide. Pulse it up, pulse, pulse. Ooh, reach to the crown of the head. Try to float those elbows up. Ooh, I know. Mine are getting tired. I don't know about you. Full range up and down. Lift, lower. Option to stay here or take it to a fly. Up and down. Fly. Palms facing towards the midline. Still squeezing my shoulder blades together. Lifting up extended arms. Belly button. Where is it? Is it relaxed? If it is, suck it back up and in. Especially if you feel lower back pain, that core is what's gonna protect that. All right, dancers, let's go. Pulse it up, come on. Little squeezes at the top, wherever that top is for you. Last 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, shake it out. Woo! Shake out, breathe. Take those arms, pulling across the body, stretch out the shoulders. Ooh, yeah. Well done. Pat yourself on the back, grab the elbow, snuggle behind the head, push back with the head, look up under the arm, Add an extra side body lean. Stretching out the muscles we just fatigued over and over again, encouraging them to grow back in that nice long lean dancer tone. Switch over to the other side. So we strengthen and lengthen the muscles in bar class. We should be doing that in every class. You'll pat yourself on the back, but we take extra attention. Look up and under, side bend, to stretch out those muscles in here. And the stretching is just as important as the working. We have to have those muscles recover, lengthen back out. We don't want to get stiff and stuck. All right, shake it out. All right, grab onto that chair. Let's get into the legs. Grab on. We don't need the mat right now. All right, grab onto the chair. Let me put it around here. Option to grab onto a weight and put it into your knee pit. Stand yourself up. Squeeze into this glute. Really press that weight by kicking your heel up towards your butt. If that feels like it's not happening, if it keeps falling out, do this without the weight. Totally fine. Otherwise, it's forcing you to really keep your hamstring engaged to keep that weight or that pan locked in. Man, I know, it depends on what you're using, depends on how slippery your clothing is. May not happen today, and that's okay. 8, 7, 4, 3, hold it, turn the knee, out, in, out, in. My hips stay square. I'm doing a little attitude position, so that's a turned out position. Show you what that looks like side. But I keep my hip pushing forward. Should feel the side of your booty engaging to draw that knee to the side. It's like someone has their hand right to the side of your knee. Press it back, in, press it side, in, back, in, side, in, back, in, side, in. Or like you have a band around your knees, and you're pressing out into that band. Keep lifting up through the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Option, second set. Hop it back. Prone position. Lengthen yourself over, bend into that standing leg. Then kick that heel up towards the ceiling by squeezing the butt muscle on this side. If this is feeling a little too tricky for you, come back up, do this whole set back standing. Or maybe just do a little bit of a hinge over. The more prone you are, so the more parallel your body is to the floor, the more challenging it's gonna be to stabilize, and the more challenging it's gonna be on that standing leg. This bottom leg is probably gonna give out before the working leg. That's normal. Lengthen, you can draw that belly in, protect the lower back. Attitude to the side. Out, in, out, in. Working through the hip. Don't let the hip open though. We're keeping both hips pressing forward. We're carving into that hip joint. So it's like doing a clam, a more difficult clam. Our hips stay still though, and we're pushing that knee into that stacked hip. One back, one side, slow. Back, in, side, in. Back, in, side, in. Back, in, side, in. Back, in. Can we speed it up? Back, inside, in, up, side, squeeze, press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, stand it up. Oh, take that weight out. Give yourself a moment. Shake it out. Whoo, whoo. Little moment to breathe. But we got that second leg. You know it. Center yourself. Mentally prepare yourself. Oh, we start standing though. Start standing with this other leg. Squeeze into that glute here. I'll face this way. face this way so you can, that leg is closest to you. Squeeze, squeeze. This may be so small you can't even see it. It's hard. It's hard to isolate our muscles, and especially if we're not used to doing it. So put your hand back there. Poke yourself into that muscle. Get to know yourself a little bit more. It doesn't have to flex hard necessarily, but you want it to contract as deeply as you can. Sometimes though, it's not used to working on its own, so it might be kind of fake to begin with, and that's okay. An option to have that weight, or you don't have to. You can start with the weight, then you can take it out whenever you want to. But still try to kick that heel up towards your glute to really engage with the hamstring. Feel the back of that leg. To the side, out, in, that attitude position. Take this set, realign, focus in, try and breathe, catch that breath. I'm dripping sweat. Even though this is low impact, we never jump, never do anything. It burns so deeply into our major muscle groups. It still always makes me just sweat it out. Gets my heart rate up still. One back, one side, back, in, side, in. Also moving the small controlled, there's a lot of advantages to doing something this detailed, right? We do those big compound movements, those are great too. But sometimes we want to get real delicate and detailed with it. So that challenges our muscles, not just to be powerful, but to be precise. So we can control that power the way we want it to be. 4, 3, squeeze. 2, last one. Hold it. Second round, option to hop it back and hinge it over to wherever you want. Soften through the standing leg, squeeze through the glute. Second side, never like the first. We should know that by now. If you've been doing this with me for a bit, both legs are already more tired. So it's gonna feel a little bit different, maybe look a little different. Maybe we need to take a break sooner or more often. Speed it up, lift, lift, lift. Focus on the squeeze of that booty. If you feel that lower back pain, pull the belly button in and focus on the squeeze of the butt. Don't worry about how high the leg goes. Attitude slow, side, in, side, in. Not about what it looks like. Focus all into how it feels. Keep it going. I also feel this in my calf. I'm flexing that heel back so hard. And definitely feel this in my standing leg. Maybe that shaky state, that tremble's gonna start to set in. One back, one side. Back, in, side, in. Back, in. Oh yeah. Feeling that standing leg. Keep it going. That tremble of truth. We can't fake that feeling. Those are those muscle fibers shredding apart, being fatigued so they can grow back. Stronger, longer, leaner, toner. Speed it up. Back, side, back, side. Keep on breathing. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Oh, try and find the grace and the gratitude. 8, 7. Yes, we can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, coming out of that one a little labored. Whew. Shake it out side to side. Get into that hip. Woo. Let's stretch it out. Oh, take one foot, cross it over into your figure 4 stretch. Oh, this hip, this, all of this goodness back there. You got the same goodness. It just did a lot of work for you. Give it some love because, oh man, that was a lot. But hey, we did it. We're here. We're still breathing. We're still living. Oh, come up, Shake it out, switch over to the other side, and you know, we ain't done. So we got a little bit more to do. Whew. All right, team. We got a quick thigh set, a down and dirty thigh set. So let's do it. No more wasting time. No weights though for this one. Put that aside. 1 foot forward, other foot back behind, split squat stance. Lower it down, tuck the hips under, push your weight forward, little plies. Down, down. Okay, knees going over the toes, and lift the chest up for this beginning part. Square the hips, back hip, push it forward. Hover that back knee off of the floor. Try and relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, dig into it. 8, 7, 4, 3, hold it at the bottom. Now hinge yourself over, step that toe in and out. Okay, now even though I'm leaned over, I'm not leaning my weight on the chair. I'm trying not to. So, not just hanging out here. I still have this weight into this leg. I was just use the chair for balance. Hinging myself over, keeping that belly drawn in. 4, 3, 2, hold the toe in, bring it back up, little plie. Down, down. Pop the heel, and I'm trying to be up on the tippy toe of this foot. That's so I don't put very much weight on this leg. Most of the weight is on the other leg, and it burns. 8, 7, try and tuck that pelvis under. 4, 3, 2, hold it, hinge it over, out, in. Now option to just lift that knee straight up towards the belly button. Keep a long spine here. Again, keep a bend in this other leg. 4, 3, 2, hold the knee in, single leg. Option to just go to that single leg. This knee is bent. Keep the chest lifted and try and tuck that tailbone under. All that weight into that leg, a lot more when the tailbone's tucked. Balancing a cup of water on my head. We have 4, 3, hold it at the bottom. Hold, hold, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake out, switch over to the other side. Let's get into it. Split squat, begin it. Little plies. Push into those back toes. Try and weight this front leg. Knees over the toes, chest lifted, hips square. Try to hover that back knee off of the ground. Oh, that back leg is burning for me. Don't worry, we're about to even it out with this leg. 8, 7. Hold in 4. Hold it down, hinge it over, back leg, in, out. Okay. You can even take your hands off of the chair. See if you can just balance. Now, even though I'm hinged over, I still keep the integrity of my core. I keep my shoulders back. Try to have a straight back. A rod for my tailbone through the crown of my head. 4, 3, 2, hold the toe in. Lift the chest up, little plies. Down, down. So again, up on the tippy toe, or as much as I can. So most of the weight is in this leg. Tuck the pelvis under. Oh, yes. I do not have to go down far to feel this into the thigh and still getting into that glute and booty as well, because it's already tired from everything we've already been doing. 4, 3, hold it down, hinge it over, back in. Option to keep that knee lifted. Keep bend in that standing leg. Breathe. My heart rate, I can feel it because we're pumping blood to these big major muscles in our body. So even though we're not jumping up and down, our heart is working a lot to fuel our muscles with the blood it needs. Hold the knee in, single leg plies. Last set. Let's go. Tuck that pelvis under. Oh, notice the difference. Kind of let that tailbone go back and then tuck it under and stack the spine. That feels a lot different, at least for me. A lot harder. I'm gonna protect that lower back. Hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it down, hold it. Sink 1 inch lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Oh, yes. Shake it out. Quick stretch out. Grab onto one foot. I'll move this around. Knees together, hips tuck under. Woo, stretch out that quad. Oh, feel nice length all along the top of the thigh. The more I can tuck my hips under and draw the heel towards the glute, the deeper the stretch I feel. Take that foot, cross it back behind the other foot, reach up and over, bend the front leg, and stretch side body. Feel a little bit of a stretch into the side of the hip. Also just open up the side of that hip. Switch over to the other side. All right, quick ab series. And a quick little recovery to stretch it all out. Let it all sink in. Scoop the pelvis under, lengthen out that thigh. Take that foot, cross it back behind, pinky toes together, bend the front knee, reach up and over. Big lengthen through the side body. Okay, head down, grab your mat. Put the chair away though, that's nice. You've done your job, chair. Grab that mat. Okay, option to grab a weight, take it down, lift the knees up, and curl. Try and reach your weight or your can of beans or whatever you have up past the shins. You curl up as high as you can. Keep that belly drawn in, keep the lower back pushing onto the mat the entire time. If you feel your lower back start to disconnect from the mat, put your knees down, your feet down, and do this same thing, but tuck the pelvis under to keep the lower back glued onto the floor. And it's gonna help protect that lower back. Pulse it at the top, lift it up, up. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Lower toes down, lift them up. All right, if you wanna get rid of this weight, you need a little help with that lower back, put your hands underneath the tailbone. You can also rest your head down if your neck needs a little bit of rest. Otherwise, you can hold it up here and try and stabilize to that upper body. Lots of choices for you. One is not better than the other. You just gotta listen to what your body feels like it needs today. 4 more. Those lower abs, really digging in. Keep that belly sucked in tight. Keep a gap between chin and chest. Last one. Straighten the legs, lift it up, down. Now again, you can put your hands behind your head. Help support that neck. Toes stay lifted. Try and straighten those legs. Try and keep the heels above the hips. Four more. Breathe. Lengthen those legs. 2, hold it up. If you can, lower the legs, down and up. All right, I'm going to add that little extra assistance in my tailbone. I'm gonna set my head down for this. But again, you go wherever you need to. That's just what my body's saying it needs right now. But your body is different. Honor it, don't judge it. Be proud of the work you're doing. Right, if something's feeling a little bit off or a little bit quote unquote weak, we talked about this in our classes in this 4-week challenge. How can our weaknesses be our teachers? So they're just teaching us something about our bodies. That's all. 4 more. Build a different relationship to it. Honor that part of you that's trying to help you grow and learn even more. Hold it up, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. If it's not there, reach side, side. These are like heel taps. If you need to, bend those knees and reach side to side to your heels. Otherwise, you can also be here, or you can have those toes up towards the ceiling. Lateral, bend, side bend in the body for 8, 7, last 4, 3, 2, 1, yes. Ooh, quick little break. Finish it out, crisscross. Getting those obliques, burn into the abs. Hands behind the head, curl up, cross it over, hold, switch and hold. Switch, hold, switch, hold. Speed it up, switch, 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 switch. Come on, dancers, let's go. Speed it up as fast as you can. Whatever that is for you. Lower back pushes into the mat, lengthen through those toes. 16, 15, 14. 8. Hold it in the center, hold it. Reach the toes long, reach the arms overhead. Keep the lower back pressing into the floor. Breathe. For 8, 7, yeah, burn. 4, 3, 2, 1, yes. Let those knees go side to side. Whew. All right, quick stretch out. Well done, gang. Bring one knee in, lengthen the leg, grab onto the back of the leg, give it a stretch, roll the ankle around. Let your muscles sink into the mat. Transition your body, circle the ankle other way. From all the work to recovery. Leg goes out to the side. Other hip stays down. Stretch into that inner thigh. Deep breath. Leg comes up, cross it over, spinal twist. Let the hips go all the way over. Oof. And then reach back behind you. I got lots of little cracks and pops in that one. Re-nourish the muscles. All of that hard work, all of that amazing effort. Let it sink in. Bring it back. Figure 4 stretch. Cross that ankle over the opposite knee. Again, all of those, the release of all those good feeling chemicals in your brain. Be present so you can feel them right now. Movement, exercise, releases all sorts of good things in our body. Make us feel happy, make us feel energized. Switch over the other way. Circle the ankle. So give yourself the opportunity to feel that right now, because it's what keeps us coming back for more. Circle the other way. It is a reward that we truly earn every time. Bring the leg out to the side. And your body's and your mind's way of showing appreciation for everything that you just put onto this mat and in this room. Leg goes across, spinal twist. Let that hip go all the way over, then look in the opposite direction. Soften through the body and mind. Crossover figure 4. Let go of any negative chatter. Try to let go of any judgments. Increase the breath. Deepen into your lungs. Let go of any shoulds and just be. Hug your knees into your chest, curl into a low ball, gently rock yourself forward and back. So you come all the way up to seated. Crouch it up and over the toes. Press the heels down, straighten the legs, forward fold. Bend the knees, do a little walkout in the hips. Lengthen to the back of the hamstring. One hand underneath your nose, other arm goes up, little twist through the body. Bring it down, other way. Bend the knees, curl up around the spine, one vertebra at a time. Take a deep breath up, arms overhead. Fill up the lungs, exhale, release. One more deep breath in. Fill up with all the strength, energy, power that just filled this session. Take it with you. You earn it every time. Fluff our aura, hands together. Give yourself some gratitude, some thanks, and set an intention for the rest of your day. Shake it out. Cross it up top, in the middle, down low. Lift the energy up and let it pour down. All right, dancers, way to go. Bar 3 class down. Legs, butt, feeling it for sure. Thank you so much for joining me, for moving and sweating with me. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, sign up at patreon.com/movewithmidnight. Extra bonus perks and videos there, and you just help us keep this channel going. Big thanks and shout out to our Patreon members, and you can join our community right now. For those doing the 4-week challenge program, journal prompt for today is I want you to finish this sentence. I know I'm strong enough to handle whatever comes to me because I have lived and survived through ... So just name some of the things that have made you stronger. We've been talking about how our weaknesses can become our teachers. So with that same theme, trying to reframe our stress and trying to build our confidence and how we manage and handle it. What are some situations of your past that give you a little more confidence and agency around whatever comes your way in the future because you survived it, you got stronger, and you grew through it. Check out the rest of our channel, our website for all the other classes and things going on. If you want to show your gratitude, you can also like, share, or subscribe to this channel. I always feel the shakes in these barre classes. Felt the deep burn in there. Happy to burn with you and hope to move with you again. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. See you later.